So recently, some researchers from Mississippi tested 2 samples of chicken nuggets from 2 different chains, I should say. And they basically discovered that less than 50% of the chicken nuggets contained muscle tissue, which is basically the actual meat. The rest of the nugget included fat, blood vessels, nerves, cartilage, and pieces of bone. Now, the question is this something that you should be surprised about? If you ask me, this is something that I completely expected, and I still eat the chicken nuggets. That doesn't say very nice things about me, but that's all right. Now, let's ask Jimmy what he thinks. Are you surprised by this news?
No, I'm not surprised by the. I'm surprised that they didn't find garbage inside. I was like, oh, there's no garbage in there?
No
well, then
rat
that's
DNA?
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. They didn't find any rat poisoning. But so, yeah, I mean, if you're already eat that stuff, but the thing is, kids love that stuff, right?
They do.
But you know what? If the kids aren't going to eat chicken nuggets, they're probably going to eat a candy cane. So you're screwed either way with the kids. So yeah, I mean, yeah, McDonald's turns out not healthy.
Right. And by the way, to be clear, I know that there are 2 fast food chains. I don't know if they're McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
that's not. So I don't want to throw McDonald's under the bus preemptively.
It's McDonald's.
It probably is,
No, I don't
but
know.
we're just speculating that it's McDonald's. We're not sure.
And I think those nuggets, they're almost as bad as the sushi at 7-Eleven. The point is, who eats the sushi at 7-Eleven?
People do.
I know.
Yeah.
I only choose the healthy options like the hot dogs at 7-Eleven.
I
been
eat
there for
supermarket
hours.
sushi though.
I like those hot dogs at 7-Eleven where they just on those rollers. It looks like, are you cooking them or are they just sweating? They look like they're sweating.
Delicious.
So the problem, like I love chicken nuggets. I do not eat chicken nuggets thinking I'm eating good quality chicken. I think most people don't think so. But the problem for me isn't so much that it's filled up with nerves and blood vessels. I can't imagine how that's a significant portion, but apparently it is. It's not that that stuff's in there and kids are eating it. It's that kids no longer think they need to be eating healthy stuff. Like we had that school system in Fairfax County, I think, that last year they got rid of their additive-filled burgers and they have all beef patties. And now this year they're going back because the kids don't like the way all beef patties taste. Like we no longer even try, we no longer even think we should be aiming for eating real whole foods. And I'm the perfect example of that. And so I think that this is just a symptom of the bigger problem where people don't know what food is supposed to be.
Right. Well, look, a huge portion of this is fat because it's battered and it's fried. And we are biologically driven to go for that type of food, right? Because back in the day, we used to be hunter-gatherers. Now we have everything at our disposal, and so we just eat as much of it as we can. That's what we are, conditioned to want. But Desi, you seem like the healthiest one on this panel, so I want to get your thoughts on this. No offense.
You're absolutely right. You know, we are biologically programmed to crave fat, sugar, and salt, which is probably what most of the basic ingredients are of the chicken nuggets. I mean, remember, chickens don't have nuggets, so what did people think they were eating? And also it's a lot of chemicals, I would imagine. There's probably a lot of chemical programming and the flavoring that goes into these chicken nuggets. I think John's got a great point that parents these days have sort of just given up on the idea that they're going to give their kids whole food, that they're actually going to cook, that they're going to have these 3 square meals a day, because we just can't do that anymore in this economy. Parents can't do that. So we're sort of stuck between this really harsh economy and the convenience and cheapness of manufactured food.
So John, quick question. Do you think that the majority of Americans will change their eating habits if they know exactly what's in their food?
No. Maybe very briefly, for a day, for a week, I don't know. I mean, my diets usually last a little bit longer than that, but that's about it. And so you said that I was indicting the parents, sort of, and that's totally true.
I'm not indicting the parents. I'm saying that they're in a difficult position. So
they are, and I'm not saying, oh, I know better and they don't. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do when I'm a parent. Like, when I've been in my healthy phase, I had a period at the beginning of this year where I was trying to eat very healthy. I was even a vegan for a while. And breakfast would come around and lunch would come around, and I'd think, okay, I'm not going to eat anything processed. What the hell am I supposed to eat? I don't even know what breakfast is supposed to be when it's healthy.
Quinoa and like spinach?
I'm not cooking quinoa for breakfast. Everything is processed. And so I've been to college. I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating. I've read books on this. I still don't know what a lunch is supposed to look like if it's not salad.
Can I just make two quick, and John did he has a great point, and I know that because I've peed next to him. The point is, you're telling me that chicken nuggets I thought they don't come from the chicken's testicles.
See, now that would be a thing. If people found out that what they're actually eating were chicken testicles, I bet you they would stop eating them immediately.
I'm
just guessing.
Let's make
I
that
remember
video.
watching both Andrew Zimmern and Anthony Bourdain eat testicles of sorts on their programs, and I would totally try it.
Rocky
It depends on
Mountain
how it's
oysters,
prepared.
Right, there's a
Isn't that-
thing about
yeah.
that, but most Americans, I don't think, would say, "Here, kids, have this for dinner instead."
My dog eats bully sticks, so I don't even want to tell you what those are.
I don't even know.
what
Oh,
that
no.
I don't think I want to know anyway.